Layim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakach Radash, double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone, who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. The brothers whose labor in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to you, brothers, and you very few sisters believe in this truth as well, wholeheartedly. All right, so we'll make this brief with the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, but just to show you, we're in times where Esau Edom being revealed, his skirts being lifted, he's getting sloppy, and now even, matter of fact, let me just grab that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, then go grab that. Seymour Hersh, this is the Jacobin is the resource. So Seymour Hersh, the U.S. destroyed the Nord Stream pipeline. Last week, renowned investigative reporter Seymour Hersh published an article claiming that the U.S. was responsible for the destruction of the Nord Stream pipeline transporting natural gas to Germany from Russia. He spoke to Jacobin about all the allegations. All right, so this is a well-respected, renowned investigative reporter that's blowing the whistle on whistleblowing. Yeah, a whistleblower, someone who's speaking out, and revealing what Esau Edom, in that harlot, which is Babylon, which is America, and revealing how they get down, man, and how they do things, wickedness, to control the narrative, and then they go on to their media, which is the mediums, which is witchcraft, and sell you all types of lies and propaganda. And a lot of you out there that believe and trust in this devil, man, the Lord, you putting your trust in man and not the Lord. You Israelites out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord is not pleased with that, man, and He's gonna plead. The Lord said He's coming to plead with all flesh, and even those wicked ones out of Israel, man. All right, so I ain't gonna read too much on it, but it says too much on it, but that pipeline that was exploded, right? It says in September 26, 2002, the Nord Stream natural gas pipeline from Russia to Germany was largely destroyed by several explosions in the Baltic Sea. Last week, the award-winning investigative reporter Seymour Hersh published an article based on information from a single anonymous source arguing that the Biden administration and the CIA was responsible. And this is some of his credentials, man. Hersh won the Pulitzer Prize in 1970 for the role played in breaking the story of the My Lai massacre, an incident in which U.S. soldiers killed between 300 and 500 unarmed civilians. He spoke to Fabian Shelder for Jacobin about the allegations he made in the most recent article and the influence that the CIA and the national security state has on American foreign policy. All right, but bottom line, man, I see Esau Edom, man. He's gonna come out and try to control the narrative. I mean, why would Russia, where he's making billions of dollars, hurt themselves? If anything, if they wanted to, they can do what they want. That was their pipeline. Why would they destroy their own pipeline? But then they come out and say they would destroy their pipelines, the war. Like these devils over here in America, man, they getting revealed, man. They're being revealed, and at the same time, that could have hurt. That hurt those other EU nations, whether maybe they knew it or not, but that hurt a lot of those nations, man. That if it was a bad winter, man, it could have been worse. All right, it could have been worse, right? But I'm just bringing out a few scriptures, man, just to show you, man, that you can't trust this devil, man. Can't trust this devil, man. I was gonna get we'll get that first. I was gonna get it. So we'll go there first. Psalm 64, because this is what you see right before your eyes. Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So you starting to see this man in his shameful glory being revealed, man. People are starting to see how this man get down, Esau Edom, and you know where he sits chiefly here in Babylon, man. All right, people are seeing how this devil get down. Now, this is his own speaking up against him, man. Their own tongues. This is Esau Edom speaking against Esau Edom, man. That whistleblower, all right, speaking up against Esau Edom, man, and how they get down. And if he, even if he's a whistleblowing as in revealing the information on how U.S. get down, like he did in the past. All right. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. So destroy, death and destruction to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. That's Esau Edom, man. That's their characteristic trait, man. Especially over here in Babylon, man. That harlot that sit up upon the beast, man. All right. And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. Because who's in charge? Who's in charge? Right? Is America, man. They running things, man. So the power is in their hand. So they practice it, man. They work. They do things to control the narrative. Have the people thinking one thing when they're the ones who's causing all the chaos and mayhem, man. All right, and they so like in Micah 2:2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man. And like I said, it could have got real ugly for those people over there in Europe, Germany. Like, whether if they was in on it or not, could have got real ugly if the weather was bad over there, man. Because that they relied on Russia, man. Germany got knees deep, so they relied on Russia and a lot they relied on them heavily on their resources, on their natural, on their energy, man. All right, so you seen what's going on, man. This man is being revealed. People are starting to point the finger on who's the culprit, man, and that's them. That's what's gonna happen in these end times, man. And you see everything. You see all this stuff that's being in the news, but they're not talking about this though, right? They're not talking about how this darling America is a bunch of bullshit, man. It's full of crap, man. And a lot of shit that you're seeing, the thing that's going over in Ohio, a lot of things that these people got their hand in, and they got their hand in it, man. They're working at iniquity, right? It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. That's what these motherfuckers is doing, man. They wake up. Look, it says they're gonna wake up, right? When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. So this is the month of wicked. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Where's Esau Edom sitting? Where's his throne at, man? Here in America. All right. So, and when they first came out with it, they try to put blame on everybody else but themselves, man. And that's what they do. So that's what we're gonna go here real quick. Just that, and the point be made, really. Just to show you, man, if you haven't seen it. Psalms 58:3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. So that's who they are, man. So if you believe anything this devil says, man, shame on you, man. Shame on you, man. All right.